How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be completing Showdown. Once again, I'm going to be going over some of the brand new content released into the game. I'm also going to be hitting Prestige Level 1, as you can see from this screenshot at the top right corner. So I will be going through the Prestige XP reward path a little bit and talking about how I'm going to grind that out as well. So with that being said, ranked seasons reset yesterday with Dustin Pedroia and George Foster as the rewards. There's also a monthly award program coming out within the next few days. They released a rookie legend Honus Wagner 90 overall as the player program, and also a brand new headliner pack. If you noticed from that previous screenshot, there is also an event coming up, the Moonshot event, and that should be a great event to earn stats towards prestige cards. So I'll go ahead and hide the face cam so you can take a good look at this headliner card. Sixto Sanchez, he's very good. He has a 4-pitch mix, and that includes a sinker, circle change, 4-seam fastball, and a slider. He does have 99 velocity, but he doesn't have the outlier quirk. He does have pretty good control and walks per 9, kind of like a right-handed version or a similar type of pitcher with the same pitch mix as Nick Lodolo. Now, I think that Sixto Sanchez will be a little bit different in the sense that his changeup will break a lot more. He will have a changeup with a lot more movement on it, as well as the sinker could be a little bit faster than Lodolo. So with that being said, I am going into Showdown. I kind of showed you guys the screenshots of the brand new content in advance. And then I was originally, when I started this video, I was kind of at level 95 diamond. So to wrap up the last 5 levels, I just wanted to try and complete Showdown about 5 or 6 times. So I'll be taking you through, skipping all the way to the end. But this will mainly focus on just finishing off the Showdown, scoring the 16th or the 17th run, depending on if we walk it off with a 2-run homer and things like that. So with that being said, the screenshots and after game screen will be available, so that way you guys can see that I am indeed finishing this off by starting from the beginning. I get about 7,000 to 9,000, maybe even 10,000 XP by doing this, and sometimes it will take me less than 20 minutes, sometimes it will take me 25 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on how many pitches I'm going to take. Here we completed it with 41 pitches, so this one took about 14 minutes entirely. So with that being said, I did hit the ball much better and hit a couple home runs with the Salvador Perez card. I think that finishing off Stage 1 Showdown right away is probably the move. They don't give you as many players to choose from in Stage 1, so I think that it's a little bit tougher. You do get a lot more low-level bronze players and common players that you might have to use, skipping all the way to the end with this method. I really think that Stage 2 Showdowns are a little bit easier with this method, simply because you get better players overall. You get a better pool of players and the entire American League or National League to choose from. So we do have 10 outs. We've only gotten 10 outs in this one, and about halfway through we have 15 runs. Hit a ball pretty good there, perfect line drive for an out, and that happened to me a couple times in this thing. Luckily that's a sac fly and we win the Showdown, but I hit a couple perfect fly balls to the warning track. The fielders ran into the fence while catching it. I got robbed of a home run yesterday off stream in a game that I would have been able to complete the Showdown if the home run went out. So with that being said, sometimes this mode can be a little frustrating, but for the most part, I think if you stay patient, if you are working on the individual moments leading up to the final Showdown, that's also a very good method, and you will earn a lot more stubs and a lot more XP by doing it. It just might take you a little bit more time, if that makes sense. So we do complete it once again. That should give us a level 99 diamond and the last 2 99 overall players. Minnie Minoso and Barry Larkin are the players that I haven't selected yet. So I was excited to get these cards. I'm going to be trying them out on the stream. I'm going to be trying them out in viewer games, in ranked seasons. Now I needed to complete this another couple of times. I think I ended up failing it once, and I got some XP for failing it, of course, because depending on how many runs you score in the Showdown, even if you fail, you can still get about 3,000 to 4,000 XP even if you don't complete it. So I failed it one time, I completed it this second time right here, and now we are Prestige Level 1. I don't really know what happened with this loading thing. It kind of shows you the Prestige logo, But because I was in Showdown, it kind of just advanced and said that I passed the Showdown. So I wanted to slow this down in as slow motion as possible so you guys could see that Prestige Red Diamond. I think it would normally pop up as you reach Prestige level. But nonetheless, this is what we want. This is the pathway we are looking to complete. We need to get to level 5 so I can select Reggie Jackson. There he is. 113, 118 with silver fielding. That's exactly what I'm looking for. 97, 104 against lefties. I will probably take Buster Posey second because I'll be starting Reggie Jackson and Posey more often than I will the other 3 guys, Sandberg, Minoso, and Larkin. But with that being said, I think that I'm going to go ahead and choose Eric Thames this first time around. I was looking at George Springer. He definitely looks like a good card. All these cards are really good. I think I'm going to take Eric Thames, though, and either use him at first base or I might use him on the bench simply because I like Nolan Gorman and I really like Chipper Jones as well. I'm thinking about taking Springer if I do plan on using a 99 on my bench. I already have one on there already with Gary Sheffield and Posey if I'm not starting him, or Sandberg if I'm not starting him. So with that being said, we do have a lot of good players to choose from with this XP reward path. With the Prestige XP reward path, you can build a really good team this way. Also, those 90 overall plus live series players are what I'm looking to get to try to build my stubs up as well. So by completing a bunch of team affinities, or I guess completing Showdown a few times to try and get to stage 2 for the AL Central, I still have to complete the White Sox, the Tigers, and the Royals team affinity in that AL Central division. So I am on stage 2 for all those cards or all those teams, and I will be showing that screenshot here at the end. But these team affinity packs are great ways to just build up your players for the next stage if you were looking to exchange them, or you can also just sell these guys. These are good cards for the collections. These are good cards to just sell to build your stubs up to maybe buy a player that you've been saving up for. I have pulled a few diamonds out of these team affinity packs as well. If you noticed in the last video, I pulled a Kirby Yates out of a Ballin' is a Habit pack. That card sold for about 10k stubs, and that will certainly help me. I mean, that probably covers all of the failed attempts over the last few days that I've tried this Showdown method and just came up just barely short, scoring 13 runs, 14 runs, or 15 runs for the most part. Some of the failures I did go ahead and restart because I didn't get off to a good early start with runs and base hits. But anyway, so far nothing in these packs. I am going to be saving this Ducks on the Pond pack for a different time. I think I'm going to save it until they take those packs out of the store. I'm not sure how long those packs are going to be available, but that is going to determine the price of those cards on the market, depending on how long they're there. If they take them out within the next couple of weeks or within the next week or so and put a different pack in there or a different headliner or something like that, or a flash sale, then that might change the market a little bit. But once again, we are going through this XP reward path, the Prestige XP reward path, and they will give you a lot of stubs as well. I'm really excited to get that universal nameplate. I think that red Prestige nameplate is the coolest one in the whole game. So I will be actually using that one once I am able to unlock it. I'll probably put that in as my thing. I really like the MLB The Show 20 banner as well. But anyway, level 100 Prestige is where I'm looking to get. But this is where I'm at with the team affinities. I have 10% on the Orioles, 24% on the Red Sox, 10% on the Blue Jays. Those are the teams that I really need to focus on now, because I have stage 2 for the 3 AL Central teams. I still have the Brewers and the Rockies to complete. But other than that, I have all the teams ready to go for stage 3, and I think that will be released at the end of this month or in a couple weeks. So with that being said, I wanted to touch up on this schedule once again. We have the monthly award card coming out in 2 days. That could be a variety of cards. It could be Cody Bellinger, Charlie Blackmon, it could be Paul Goldschmidt, and there also could be a collection card in that program for collecting 3 players. They could add a player to it. I'm not really sure how that's going to work, but the Moonshot event is probably what I'm most excited for. I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and also a good way to grind those Prestige cards once again. So that's going to do it for this video. We hit Prestige level 1, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.